maybe they eat certain kinds. They use some. Let's say example. They use a certain. I don't know if this is true, but they use a certain kind of oil to cook because it's cheaper, and that oil causes certain kinds of problems. Maybe there's a way that you can either treat the oil or do some other procedures so that they can. That could influence a lot of lives really easily. They won't get diabetes or something.
Sure.
Because imagine like setting up a whole cricket scenario. It's going to be a big thing. Some of these people might be limping. I mean, they're not like they don't know how the rules of cricket.
Right,
I mean, it's just.
No, it's actually.
It's just extra morale boosting for these kind of people. And in India, I can.
So if you want them to do exercise, I would try and get them to do exercise within the tasks they already do.
Right.
So let's say they are making food, and there's a certain way to make foods. Maybe they have weights on when they're handling the food. Something that like puts together something they do usually, not things that we usually do, because they're not doing what we do. Yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to know that what do you think? Are we getting the point for the non-communicable diseases, or is there something else that could be added on to that? What do you think? What kind of non-communicable diseases are there in the world?
Oh, I mean, you
from your personal
probably
experience,
find a list, but
let's say person like whatever you say.
Non-communicable disease. I mean, there are tons of them.
What are the
you
let's say
mental health? You mentioned
cardiovascular, then
diabetes, pulmonary. Let's see, some pulmonary like asthma.
Yes.
You got that one?
Okay, let's say I got asthma and I got cardio.
What about so I think food poisoning would fall under like non-infectious.
That is caused by bacteria, right?
Yeah, like food poisoning caused by bacteria. I feel like that is a problem in developing countries.
Food poisoning. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I think this one
But
we
I
didn't think
think
about.
that
Food
is
poisoning.
more related to the hygiene factors. Food poisoning,
Yeah.
jaundice, typhoid,
Yeah.
these kind of
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what is asthma, cardiovascular, diabetes?
But in the
What is very
Cancer,
commonly prone? What do you think? What would be in Islam area?
Cancer, for example, from smoking, maybe.
Okay.
cancer, smoking, and then alcohol abuse.
Which will be linked to psychiatric disorders.
Psychiatric disorders. Okay.
Yugang, as per the case, only 4 diseases we have to take care of.
What other ones?
Okay, so from your personal experience, what do you think that right now we do have allopathy? What do you say, right? The medicines that people are taking are actually allopathic, right? It's
Allopathic? You mean like from like nature, kind of?
Not the nature.
The chemicals.
It's like the man-made capsules.
Oh, the
right?
doctor,
Drugs.
Western
Doctors,
medicine.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, all of these have some kind of medicine for them, but some of them are very expensive.
Yeah, now, going to the cost, do you think that any of these diseases can be treated in a natural way? Not homeopathic, in a natural way other than that?
I mean, I think that some of them could be, it's better than nothing. That's what I think. But some people will not agree with that, and they'll be like, if it's not proven, it could even make things worse.
Exactly.
So that's the thing you have to
So
be careful
that's
about.
what from your experience, what you know about it.
I mean,
Do you know any of the diseases that can be treated, prevented, or cured with some natural thing that you might have came across?
I mean, I hear things, but I don't know if they're true. Right?
Okay, what do you hear?
Chinese medicine.
Yeah, like ginseng is good for memory, right? So it's or things are good for certain things are good for cardiovascular, certain vitamins.
Yeah, just like omega-3 fatty acids are good
Yeah,
for controlling
heart,
cholesterol.
Yeah.
Okay, vitamins coming from where? Again, it's like buying vitamin tablets or what? Having some vegetables, fruits, some food items. How do you categorize this?
Well, each study does it differently. So sometimes they'll use. I mean, people used to think that it didn't matter that much, but now they're seeing that these bottles of vitamins are not that useful. Sometimes they make it worse. So right now I think we don't know.
No, okay, I'll rephrase my question. I'll say that we are talking about rural people, right? Let's say we are talking about slums. They are not educated, right? Most of them are illiterate.
Yeah.
So they might not know that eating apple would give them vitamin A or something, right?
Yeah.
Oranges would give them vitamin
Yeah.
C. So this is what we know, right?
Yeah.
So how can we leverage our knowledge of natural resources to them? That's what I'm trying to ask. That you have any knowledge that these can be detected earlier in the stage, can be prevented, can be treated with something like these.
Well,
Maybe
people
the vegetable.
think that fruits are good for the heart, you know,
Yeah.
and oats are good. I mean, you can find things like that, but are you really going to, how are you going to convince them to eat different things? People are really used to, certain foods are really a lot cheaper, that's why they eat them.
We plant them.
Huh?
We plant them.
You plant them. But in a slum, there isn't much room to plant.
In a slum, the area, there must be some land.
No, it's like we will get to that part later, like
Yeah.
how to go about it. But first we have to know that is there a feasibility to go there?
If it's the right direction.
Yeah, you could go this way, but I think yeah, I mean, if you can find a way to pay for the good fruits, yeah, I mean, obviously good fruits and things will help people.
No. It's not about like making things available. I'm talking that do you know that, let's say, cardiovascular diseases, if I'll consume this thing, I might be able to prevent this in a longer run.
You won't
Do
prevent
you
it,
know
you'll lower
this
your
item?
risk.
Any idea about this?
Like
I
it's a
have-
general category of fruits, like they don't
Okay.
know if like apple's better necessarily. I mean, some of them they know have certain antioxidants, so they think maybe
Yeah.
that blueberries might be better because they have more, but.
Like
Yeah.
one, I know that flax seeds are good for the controlling the cholesterol level because it has
Uh-huh.
omega-3 fatty acid.
Uh-huh.
So you can.
So do
and
you know
flax-
any of those sort of products that people should consume so that they might defer or deter these kind of
Yeah, I mean, like
diseases?
fish have the omega-3. Right?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
could think like that.
Salmon.
But it's always like, usually the more healthy the food, the more expensive it is.
Yeah.
So that's why they don't eat it,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, they don't eat at all anything. That's
Yeah,
why they are
because it's
they're in
expensive.
slumber, Yeah, they are expensive and they are not aware of many things,
Not
right?
available, or
Yeah.
they expire quickly, like it's not stored, like, you know, it has no preservatives,
Yeah.
so it doesn't last very long. They don't have a refrigerator.
Yeah, no, it's like lime is a good source of vitamin C, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you got them a fish, you'd have to give them a fish every day because they don't have a refrigerator, right?
Yeah.
And also they have to, yeah, so it's complicated.
Yeah, but again, like they won't be buying things. We are
Uh-huh.
actually thinking of the things that can be made available without any cost, or maybe in a very little cost.
Uh-huh.
Like having limes in a slum is not a big deal, right? But do they know that eating limes every day might make their bones stronger because it got vitamin C, and they might get some citrus acid from that, which is
Yeah,
produced,
I
you
think
know.
the best way is to really talk to these people. Can you talk to these
No,
people?
right now that's the first stage.
Uh-huh.
In second stage, we'll be doing interviewing part.
Oh,
We'll be
okay.
doing something else too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But for this, we just need to present our business model that it is
Yeah.
feasible, and we can work further over that. And we can actually build this as a feasible solution.
Yeah.
In the
yeah.
second stage, we will be applying this model as a prototype in the real area and then come up with the
Okay.
result.
And it
So
has
how
to be a
works.
rural area, you're not
Yeah,
looking at a-
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, in a rural area, so they're not gonna have literacy either, they won't be able to,
Not much literacy.
yeah.
Maybe the literacy they are literate enough to count money, whatever
Yeah.
they have right now. You know.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Okay, so do you like teach or study here?
No, I don't study here, I don't teach here, but I teach somewhere else.
Okay. No, not here, not the health. I'm talking about the Boston.
Oh, Boston, yeah, I'm a professor, yes.
Okay. Which subject do you teach?
Bioinformatics.
So from with that subject,
I mean,
any
it's a little
idea
different
about
than
this?
this,
Yeah.
but I mean, I know about that, what you said could be true, but it's hard to show that all of this is feasible. Like, how are you gonna get these foods to the people, convince them to change their diet to eat these foods?
Mhm.
And then, what is the chance that over the long term these foods will actually help? People are starting to debate some of those, so.
Like talking of the food, we are considering that they need food. If they are getting it free, they might eat it. if they don't have to buy food. Let's say.
Also, I really don't know much about the rural people. Like maybe they have farms, maybe they have plenty of fruits already, but they don't have any fish or something else they're missing. Maybe they have a lot of one thing but not another, and that other thing maybe is really hard to get to them because they're so far away. That's why they don't have it.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. But again, from your field's perspective, can you like suggest something over this? From the diseases, forget the slum, forget everything. How do you see that diseases can be treated?
In a creative
Not
way.
from the allopathic side, not from buying the medicine from the doctor or the chemist. Is there any other feasible solution to these? What do you think?
I mean, just education. You mean like that?
Sorry?
Yeah, education, like educating them about.
No, not preventing. Actually, treating these diseases. They have these diseases.
Yeah.
Now, what they should take? Forget this one. Like normal people, what I should take if I have these? And I don't want to buy any medicine from the chemist or doctor. I don't want to see a doctor. But I know that I have these. But how I should go about it without further aggravating it?
Yeah, I think that's kind of tough. I mean, that's what Steve Jobs tried to do with his case. It didn't work too well.
From your field side, like you said, bioinformatics, right?
Yeah, well, we try and design drugs. You know, it's
Okay.
like the chemistry.
That's
Okay.
the clinical test part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every medical, if you have any person in medicine on the judging committee, they'll all be like pro-medicine.
Yeah.
I think.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I see that the other side can help, but I think more, not as much in the treatment, but more in the prevention.
Okay.
Like, I think all those fruits and things can help in the prevention, but if you already have something, it's not going to help that much, I feel.
It's like,
It's too late.
but maybe something.